Hey everyone, I want to show you just a few simple tips to help you keep a conversation going in English. Being able to hold a conversation in a new language, or even if this is not your new language, is really an important skill, especially for business and just any social situation where you want to, talk to people. And in fact, they're saying, at universities that it's one of the most important aspects of a candidate when someone goes to a job interview. So, here are 3 simple tips. The first tip is show the listener that you're interested in what they're talking about and show them that you're listening. Now, I'm teaching American English, so I'm in the United States. And in the United States, it is very common for people when they're talking to each other to look at each other in their eyes. So when you're talking to someone, and I know it can be awkward sometimes, it does help to look at their face. And, smile a lot. We smile a lot in the United States. I think we have a reputation of doing that. Show them that you're listening by looking at them and showing your emotions. Another thing you can do to show them that you're interested and that you are listening to what they're saying is when they tell you something like, okay, I'm going to go to the library today, or I'm going to go see a movie, or, oh, today's my day off from work. Say something, say, oh, wow. I know wow is so used all the time, but it's a very useful word. I probably say it 100,000 times a day. Wow. Just say, oh, wow. Okay. Or, oh, really? Really? Okay. Or something like that. Like, that's interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, cool. Or whatever you want to use. Whatever word is your style. Everyone has a different style, but the point is, look at them, show your emotion, and respond to what they have said. The second tip is, after someone has told you something, follow up with what they've told you by asking a question about it. So for example, if someone says, today's my day off, I'm going to go watch a movie, you can say, oh, wow, nice. And then say, what are you going to watch? Or what's playing these days at the movie theater? Or what kind of movies do you usually watch? Or where do you go? Be careful with the questions you ask, because if you don't know the person and you start asking questions that are too personal, that gets weird, okay? But you can ask a follow-up question to show that you're interested in having the conversation. Finally, the third point is, after you ask that follow-up question and the person responds and says, they say, oh, I'm going to go watch a Naruto movie at the movie theater. And that's like an animated, cartoon, right? So from that information that they give you, you can say, oh, yeah, you can ask another follow-up question, okay, to get more information about that topic. Like, oh, Naruto, what is that, if you don't know what it is? Or, oh, isn't that a show from Japan? It's based off of anime or manga or something. And maybe you can get a conversation started talking about, manga. Okay, but also you want to be careful, because if this is someone you don't really know, and if they're really ready to go, watch their body language too. If they're facing you and looking at you with their shoulders and their feet are facing you, great. But if their feet are facing away and they're like this, but their feet are going that way and their body, they're trying to go. So just pay attention to body language. Because if you do try to keep a conversation going with someone who doesn't want to keep a conversation going, that might not be such a good thing either. Okay, I hope those tips helped. Bye.